Hello guys, welcome to today's session in Quantsapp, and today we will be learning about how you can do scalping in sideways market. But before that, if you are new to the video, you can go in the description, there is a link below, you can download and install the web application of Quantsapp. After successful registration, you will get 25 free tools here that you can use for your trading. Also in the learn section, we have our video library. So there are so many videos that are on Pro Plus tools and strategies. So you can see them. Okay. And also in language, there are multiple languages available. So you can choose Hindi, English, Marathi, Tamil as per your preference. Also in the profile section, we have support here. So you will get the contact number and email ID. So you can directly contact us whenever you feel like you are having some kinds of doubt or query. Okay. So let's start today's topic. So today we will be covering how you can do scalping in sideways market, right? Now, for example, if there is a trending market, the market is trending in an upward direction, right? So it is very easily to make profit in a trending market if it is a bullish market or if it is a bearish market, right? But the 40 to 60, you can analyze like 60% of the times the market is in sideways direction, right? Like this, okay? And it is very difficult for people, for traders to make profit out of this market, the sideways trend, right? So that is what we today gonna study, right? Now, first of all, if we are doing scalping in sideways market, so the first main important thing is that the time frame. Okay. Now for the time frame, you have to go with only 1 minute time frame. Okay, 1 minute time frame. Okay, or rather you can choose 3 minute time frame also. Okay, and with this time frame, the range, the profit that we are looking for, that is, if you are going with the Nifty or BankNifty, I'm talking about indices. Okay, so you can go for the like 8 to 10 points or max to max 12 points, right? This is your range that you have to work for, right? Now there are three main important things when we are trading, when we are scalping, when we are doing scalping. The first thing is that to analyze the trend. Okay, to analyze the trend, like what is the trend of the market. Okay, if it is in a positive trend or is if the market is in negative trend, right? The second thing is that to analyze when the market will be in sideways direction, to analyze when market will be in sideways. Okay, so second thing is that we want to know like when the sideways market will start and for how long it will sustain, right? For example, there is a trend, there is a bullish trend, okay, and after this bullish trend there is a sideways market. So now you got to know, you need to know like for how much long this sideways market will remain here, okay, so that you can do scalping here, right? So that is the second thing. Now the third thing is that which indicator or tools to be used, which indicator, okay, which indicator or tools that you have to use, okay, that you have to use here. Okay, so first of all we will cover this first, second and third, okay, we will cover all these aspects, right? Now the first thing is that we have to directly go on the chart. So in the application you have to go in the analyze section, there is charts, order and trade, and right now we are looking at Nifty here, okay, and we have selected 1 minute time frame, as you can see. Okay, now before analyzing the market, what if we'll use the quant data, okay, to confirm either our market will be in the sideways direction or not. So for that, there is one more option in the track. There is open interest, right? So you can see the open interest of Bank Nifty right now. Sorry, Nifty. Right now the Nifty is trading as 25,360, right? And you can see here we have some open interest, or you can sell us at the level of this, with this level, okay, and this level also, and here also, right? It means my market will be in sideways direction until it's break this above level or it breaks the lower level, right? So this can be your sideways trend. So once we have analyzed in open interest, then we will go in the chart, right? So let's directly go on the chart now. Okay, analyze charts, trade and order. Okay, now first thing we have to know, we would like to know like what will be the trend of the market, either it is a downtrend or uptrend, right? For that, what you have to do at the starting of the market. So for example, right now I'm looking at the starting of the market. So this, okay, so today's market opened here, so there was a gap up opening here, right? Gap up opening. Okay, now whenever there will be a gap up opening, the first point, whenever there will be a gap up opening, so after gap up opening, the first candle the first candle of the market, okay, if your market will break its high, for example, this was previous day market, this was today's market first candle, so my market broke the high of this candle, right? So it means that is a trend, that is a bullish trend, or you can say the uptrend, right? So if my market will break the high of the first candle, so that will be your uptrend, you can say, right? And if the market will break the low of this candle, it means the market is going for the correction. Okay, the market is going for the correction because it is gap up open, right? It was gap up open, so then the market is going for the correction, right? So in that scenario, you don't have to go for the selling, right? Or you don't have to go for the buying, right? You will only go for the buying whenever your market is breaking its above high, right? So that is how you will get to know the market is in uptrend, right? Now the second thing is that when the market is gap down open, when the market is gap down open, now if the market is gap down open, then what you have to do, you have to analyze, like for example, this was the previous day candle and your market opened here. Now if the upcoming candles will break the low of this first candle, then you will analyze that now the market is in downtrend at that time. Okay, so the market is in downtrend, so at that time what you will do, you will go with the put buying, okay, and in the above section you will go with the call buying. Got it? You will never go with the selling, right? If you're going for the scalping, basically, right? So these are the two scenarios. Now there was another scenario that I have told you. What if there is the first candle of the market and your market will break its low? So at that time you will get to know that there is a correction in the market. So if there is a correction, then you will wait for the market till when? Till the low of the previous day. Okay, so I'll write it here. So for example, suppose my market, this was the first candle and my market did not went upward, but it went downward and it broke the low of this candle. Then you have to wait for the low of this candle. If your market will break its low, then it will go in the downward direction, or otherwise you will go for the buying where at the low. At this point, you will go for the buying here. Okay, you will go for the scalping here. Right? So this was the first scenario about the gap up and gap down open and how you can analyze the trend. Right? Now the second thing is that how you can analyze, like when the sideways market is starting and till when it will be there, right? So for that you have to use an indicator here, and that indicator is moving average, right? So I'll apply a moving average here. Okay, so this is my moving average and I'll use a moving average of 20. Okay, so in setting I'll correct it and I'll use the moving average of 20 here, right? And we will analyze our sideways trend with the help of this indicator. Okay, so moving average 20. Okay, now you can see my moving average is plotted here. Okay, and you will also notice one thing, whenever my market is in uptrend or downtrend, for example, right now it is in the here, it is in the sideways, it is in the trending direction, it was moving upward. So at that time, no candle is breaching my this moving average, right? It means clearly it is not a sideways trend. It is not a sideways trend. Okay, simple, clearly. And also you can see here this one at this point of time. Okay, the market, the candles were constantly, okay, simultaneously constantly breaking this moving average in the up down direction. So that is me. So that means it is a sideways direction. You could have taken a scalping here. Okay, now basically in scalping what we do, we just buy whenever the market is at low, then we buy, and whenever the market is at the high, at the resistance, then at that time we buy put here. Okay, so we are buying put here and we are buying call here. That is the philosophy behind your scalping, right? So this was the sideways market. So at that time I have to initiate my trade, right? That is the time I have to initiate my trade. Let's see some more places where the market is in sideways direction. So I'll scroll it here. Okay, again you can see here at this region also your market is constantly breaking the simple moving average in the above direction, then in the downward direction, in the upward direction. Okay, so this is also a sideways market. You can see here this is also a sideways market, right? then this is a uptrending market because your market is taking support here at the simple moving average. So it is a trending market, right? Here you can see the market is constantly breaking high, then low, then high, then low. So it means the moving average is constantly getting broken. So this is the scenario where the market is sideways, right? And we have also seen in the open interest that right now the market is between the very strong resistance and very strong support. So it was obvious that there will be a sideways market, right? So we are taking help of the 20 simple moving average. Whenever the market will respect the moving average, it will not break it again and again in the upside down direction. So that is when the market is in trending, and whenever it will be getting it will get broken multiple times. See, so that is the condition where the market is in sideways, right? And till this moving average will get broken, that is the point we will get to know that right now the sideways market is in trending. So we will do the scalping here. Right now, which indicator to apply? So I'll apply an indicator that is not used by much traders. Okay, that indicator is ADX. Okay, so you can see the definition also, average directional index, right? So I'll apply here. Now what the ADX does, it will give you a directional view of your index, right? If your if your index has the momentum or not. If it is not showing you momentum, then the ADX will remain at the below level, or you can say if I'll make an average here, I'll make an average line here. So you can analyze at the level of 25 or 20. Just wait. Okay. So here you can see at 25 level, so approximately at 25 level, you can see if your market will be below this level at 25. So that is the time when your market will be in sideways direction. So you can see here the market was in this sideways direction overall, right? Also here you can see the ADX is below 25. So at that time the market was in sideways direction, right? So this is the indicator that you can use. Now how you will take entry when the market is in sideways direction? So for that, we are doing scalping here. Let me zoom the chart a little bit. Okay. Yeah, correct. Okay. Now here you can see your ADX is below 25. You can see the range here. Okay. So you can see the range here. Right now, this is the 25 level. Okay. So my ADX is below 20 at this level. Okay. Now I have to go with the chart, the candles, right? Now whenever your market, your candles will break it in the downward direction, so you just have to find a support here. So for example, if I'll make a support from the previous market, so that is one of the things that you can apply. You can make a support here. Okay, so if I'll make a support here from the previous market. Okay, so for example, my market was taking support at this level. Okay, again there was a this support was broken, but the market went upward. Okay, so this was your support, right? And if I'll make a zone here, so approximately this was my zone where the market was getting rejected and it was going in the upward direction, right? You can see here. So basically this was the zone from where the market was taking a support. So in this sideways direction, that is the first point. If you are able to make the support and resistance a zone, you can say, so you can take the help of those also. And if your market comes there at any point of time, so at that time you have to make the entry, right? So for example, my market came down, it broke the simple moving average. So now I have to go for the buying position. Okay, now there was a support of this zone, or you can say resistance also. So at that time I'll initiate my buying. Now when to initiate buying? Whenever your candle will touch here, the red candle, for example, this is the red candle. Let me clean the chart. Suppose this is the red candle. Okay, so your red candle was in the support. Now whenever your market will break the support, the high of this red candle, that is when you have to make your entry. Okay, and what will be your stop loss? So the zone that I have drawn here before, that could be your stop loss here. Okay, that is one of the thing how you can make the entry. Now we will go the next step, how you can make the entry otherwise. Okay, now suppose this is the market here. Okay, this is the market here, and it was constantly breaking this simple moving average in upward and then downward direction. So this is my sideways direction clearly. You can also see right now my ADX is below 25 here. So this is a sideways market. Now when to take the entry? Now you can see this is the second method. First of all, your candles were breaking simple moving average here, right? Now whenever there will be a green candle like this, okay, whenever there will be a green candle Just wait. Okay, so whenever there will be a green candle, a moderate green candle like this. Okay, so there is a moderate green candle. Like here we can see this is a similar to doji, so we can ignore this candle. Okay, similarly this is also a doji candle, so you can ignore this candle. Now this was a candle that I am looking for, right? It has a moderate body. Now whenever this candle of green color will be formed here, at that time I'll wait for the market to break its high, and that is the point I'll take my entry here in this trade, right? And then you can trade for the 10 to 15 points, and then you can make your exit from that position, because the market is in sideways, so at any time it can be reversed, right? Let's see some other example here. Okay, so for example, my market went in the downward direction, then I got a good candle here, moderate candle, right? You can see here, and whenever, then I'll mark its high as my entry point, and when it will get broken, then I'll initiate my entry here. Okay, similarly you can say this was the market. Okay, then a green candle was formed here, so when its high was broken, so then I can initiate my entry and I can do a scalping in the sideways direction, right? Similarly you can do this with multiple stocks also. For example, let me take example of any stock. So I'm taking example of any stock. For example, let's say TCS here. Okay, so I have selected TCS. Now in TCS I have to find the trend first of all. So for trend, what I'll do, I'll go in the starting of the market. So let's see where the starting of the market was, right? So this was the starting of the market in TCS. Right, you can say the market was here, opened at gap down. So what I'll do, I'll wait for the first candle of this market of TCS, 1 minute candle. Now the 1 minute candle's low was broken, so at that time I can say the market is in downtrend, so I'll only buy put now, right? Because the market is in trending downward, so I'll only buy put. I'll go with the buying, but I'll buy put here, right? Now what I'll do, I'll move a simple moving average. So a simple moving average was formed here. Okay, you can say a simple moving average line I have drawn here. Now I'll go with the put buying, right? So I'll buy the put whenever my candles will break the simple moving average in the upward direction. Okay, and I'll wait for a red candle to form here, right? So you can see here, just wait, let me open my marker. Okay, so you can see here clearly it was get broken. Okay, so at this point of time it went into the upward direction. Okay, then my moving average got broken. Again it went further. There is a green candle that has formed. After the green candle, I'll wait for the low of this green candle to be broken, and when it got broken, then you can say you got a good movement here. So you could have easily done the scalping or 10 to 15 points in the time frame of 1 minute here, right? Similarly, let's see if there are other example also. So I can also see here my market it broke my moving average, it went in the upward direction, then there was a green candle, a good body, then I'll mark the low of this as my entry point, and when it got broken, then there was a good downward movement here in the market, right? So this is how you can do the scalping in the sideways market. There are 2 or 3 steps that you have to follow. Okay, and there are 2 indicators that you have to use: a 20 simple moving average, and the other one is that ADX. Now in ADX you have to follow the 25 average. Okay, so whenever your market will be below this 25 average, so that time your market is in downward trend, there will be no much momentum in the market, so you can go for the scalping. Okay, if your market will be if the ADX will be above this 25, it means there can be volatility in the market, so the market will be directional. So at that time, if you're doing the scalping, so you will not be able to exit at proper time. Okay, so there might be chances you will face loss, right? So just make sure to use these 2 indicators, okay, the way I have told you, and always see the market trend. Okay, and also go with the sideways. Whenever the market is sideways, then you can initiate your entry, right? So I hope guys this was useful for you. Okay, so this is how you can trade in this you can do scalping in the sideways direction, right? So thank you so much. If you like the video, you can, if you like the content, you can like the video, you can comment us down, and if you are new to the channel, you can subscribe it also. Thank you so much. This is your trainer Ankit Singh Rawat. Have a good day.